Good morning everybody, it's Paul here from Rio Driving School, here to do another mock test in Lichfield today. I'm with one of my colleagues' pupils today, so somebody who's also a driving instructor has asked me to conduct a mock test around Lichfield with this young man here, Jack. So Jack's going to be put through his paces this morning. I'm going to try my best to highlight any weaknesses in his driving so that he can be successful on the day. So I'm going to do everything I can, Jack, to try and expose those weaknesses. Don't worry too much about it because we're going to be making notes along the way, and then Julie's going to be able to help you along if we identify anything that needs looking at. All right?
Yeah, sounds good.
Have you got any questions or concerns?
No, I'm
okay.
ready to get going.
All right. Now, if you were doing your driving test today, is there anything that you would worry about? Anything that might concern you, whether it be a manoeuvre or a particular kind of junction or situation?
I think the only thing that would particularly worry me is just a spiral island, but...
Okay, all right. Anything in particular about those spiral islands?
Just making sure I get them right and not in the wrong lane.
Okay, so we'll have a little look at that then, I'm afraid.
That's fine by me. I'd rather get it done then.
Okay, all right then. Well, yeah, when you're ready, what I'd like you to do, start the engine, just make sure all the mirrors are in the right place for you, and then I'd like you to turn right out of this car park. I will say right now, we are in Morrisons car park. So Morrisons in Lichfield, so we're just turning right out of there, please, Jack. What I'm going to do for you today, Jack, is I'm going to sort of highlight things that I see, alright, along the way to give you a chance to put them right. So go right at the roundabout, please. Lovely. Just be a little bit careful with your steering, especially when you're turning right.
Yeah.
You're allowing the steering wheel to slide through your fingers when it counter turns. That, of course, is not going to counter properly if you go into a pothole one day.
Yeah.
So just be a little bit wary of that. Examiner wants to see you keep complete control of it.
So don't let it slip through.
I wouldn't do it.
It's quite a nice day for it.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Winter sun's a bit tricky though, with the sun on the road, especially if it's wet. It just gets in your eyes a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, Jack. So I just want you to follow the road ahead. It bends sharply to the right, to the bottom there. How long have you been driving then, Jack?
Motorbikes, I've been driving for about a year.
Okay, so you got a lot of road experience now.
Yeah, so it's a very big difference transitioning though for me. I'm very much used to like dipping in and out, which is probably not the best.
Okay. I bet you're pretty good with these mirror checks and blind spots. Do they call them the lifesaver checks on the bikes?
They do indeed. Very important, because if I don't do it, I will die.
When you get to the roundabout, can you turn right for me, please? We're going to do a little bit of independent driving, okay?
But no, I just got to get everything hammered out on me driving, and then I'm off to uni.
Just let you deal with this first. Nice spin check, well done. Now what I'd like you to do is pick up the signs for rouging, please. It is. And relax, it's fine. Just remember, if you're in the wrong place, just do whatever's safe. Well done, that was a nice job, well done. At the traffic lights, turn right please, Jack. And just be a little bit careful with the steering.
Duck at the corner a bit then.
No, it was fine, but as you're steering to the right, you're letting the steering wheel slide back through the fingers.
So I think it's a bit of a habit. I think I have to sort that out.
It's alright, it's not a deal breaker, but if those sorts of driver faults start accumulating, then that could accumulate into a serious issue.
Yeah. Could be a bit cool. I don't know what that means.
At the end of the road, turn right please. Well done. And left at the roundabout this time, please. Nice job. I like your sensible use of speed there. So what are you going to be studying at uni?
I'm going to do outdoor exploration and adventure management.
Oh wow, okay.
It's quite a nice course. And it's only a 3-year one, so I'm hoping it's not going to cost me too much.
That's really cool. I like to get away as much as possible. I like trekking around up the Peak District a lot when I can.
Oh, they said that they're going to take us up there. I've never been up there though.
It's wonderful. Turn right to the traffic lights, please. You know what to do here. Just take your time. Well done. How did you feel about the traffic lights changing to amber?
I probably should have stopped.
Do you think you had time?
To stop.
Yeah.
I think I did. I'm not quite sure.
How close was the one behind you?
Quite.
It would have been dangerous to stop sharply like that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
How close would you say you were to those traffic lights? Were you practically on top, or you?
I think I was quite close when it started changing.
Yeah. Were you accelerating towards them?
I was. Only a bit, just.
Yeah. Turn left, please, at the end of the road. Go that way, that's fine.
No one's coming. It's gonna be.
That's it, you're alright. That's fine.
Oh. There we go, up here.
Okay, no problem, you fixed it. Relax, it's alright. You fixed it.
I did, I got saved it.
You're okay, that's okay. Yeah, one top tip that I've got there for you is when you come towards traffic lights, if you just cover the clutch, cover the brake, because you're not accelerating not even a little bit, it's much easier to stop if you need to.
Yeah.
Because what does an amber light mean?
Stop.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same as a red light, no difference. Follow the road ahead, please, the traffic lights. So what are you going to do with your right foot now?
So, come on.
Yeah.
Slow it down.
You don't even need to touch the brake, just cover it. And the engine braking is going to slow the car down. You'll easily be able to clamp the brakes on and stop. But because that car was so close behind, for me it was a 50-50 as well, whether you should stop or not. Can you follow the road ahead, please?
Make sure I can get in.
So university just on the horizon, and you're also going to be working within the fire service as well. What role will that look like?
Well, I'm trying to go for on-call.
Okay.
Which is basically so I can do a little bit of a day job, but if they need me, they call a buzzer, and then I'm there. And then hopefully go into full time, because I used to do it as a cadet.
Okay.
And I really enjoyed it. It was one of the few things I enjoyed doing. And I'd like to go back into it.
What would a typical day look like?
The firefighting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you sit at the station, you make sure everything's ready to go if the calls for it, and when the bells go off, you jump in and go off.
Okay, cool. When you say make sure everything's ready, what are we looking at there?
Hoses are like wrapped up correctly.
Okay. So after a job, the crew just chuck it on the truck.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, if it's got you have to clean them as well and stuff. So
Okay.
As long as it's all nice and kept together.
Is it water or foam, or what are they using nowadays?
It depends on the fire. If it's a electric fire, they'll use foam because water's not very good for electric.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if they're it just depends, and it all comes off the back of the fire engines where you control all the water pressure and stuff.
Okay. Right. Well, we're coming towards a roundabout.
Yeah.
You're probably well versed with this one.
Yeah, I know this one very well.
You did suggest to me that you're not very keen on spiral roundabouts. So what I'd just like to assess next is you picking up the signs for Walsall and Cannock, please.
Walsall and Cannock.
Yeah. Again, as before, if you find yourself in the wrong place, just do whatever is safe. Alright, just relax. You can do this.
Got it. Right, so slow down. Walsall and Cannock is the fourth exit.
Okay, wonderful.
Bring it right down. Trying to hit it. Oh, all boxes are out. See if we can go. Which we can.
Nice, well done.
So then keep it here. Oh. I'm just gonna go here. Am I alright to go back around?
Yeah, of course you are.
So I'll give it another
I'm
go.
glad you did that. Glad you said that anyway.
Instead of changing lanes.
Yeah. It's not a problem.
up the lane, but I got a bit too focused on turning, so I missed the light.
Yeah.
But other than that, I feel like I did it okay.
Feel like you're quite tense because you're really zoned in on what it is that you're looking for, that you forget what's right in front of you as well sometimes.
Yeah.
I relate to that. I have that problem myself.
I think it's just a thing I'll need to work on the day, and hopefully that the nerves don't get to me.
Did you notice that sign that says parking in 1/4 mile?
I did not.
Okay, well, in about 15 seconds on the left, you might have a slow vehicle pull out in front of you.
Yeah.
So always check that door mirror there.
Just in case.
Yeah, if you're aware of the sign, of course.
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to continue following signs to Cannock and Walsall, please.
Come on. So is it Cannock and Walsall? Is that ahead?
I beg your pardon. Sorry, my mistake. Just Walsall.
Just Walsall.
Yeah, we're just going towards Walsall. I was thinking of the last sign at the roundabout.
That's right, don't worry.
Treat them like parked cars if you spot them early enough.
Dodge round them.
Yeah.
I don't hit one on my bike, it will send me flying.
Yeah. Definitely a problem. So how long have you been having lessons for now then, Jack?
Since last December.
Okay.
And obviously because I failed my first one, I've had to wait quite a while to get my second test.
Yeah.
But I'm just hoping that the second time is the one.
Can you take the next road on the right, please? Well, I'll be closely watching Gilly's Facebook page, rooting for you.
Thank you very much. Means a lot.
Well done. Again, just be careful with that steering wheel.
Yeah. So I know it's a 60, but I'm going to keep it slow because I can't really see.
Okay. We're not really holding anybody up, are we, behind us?
No.
So that's fine then. It's good that you say that out loud, because an examiner might be wondering, is he aware of the speed limit here?
Yeah.
You're now telling him the reasons why you decided to take it a bit slower, and that's fine as long as you're not causing a problem.
Right here, I would not go around this because there you go, there's a car coming around.
Very good.
And then straight. Now we can let it go. I'm told a commentary drive is quite good, like, to explain what you're doing.
Yeah, it gives you a job to do as well. Keeps your mind on the road instead of worrying about what the examiner's thinking about you.
Yeah.
Follow the road ahead, please. I feel it's really sharpened your mind up a lot.
Yeah, I get what you mean. So that one's great.
Smashing well done. Yeah, sorry, you can't do anything about that. Okay, follow the road ahead again, please, towards Chasetown. Noticed there from the right that grey vehicle had to slow down a little bit as you were coming across the roundabout.
Yeah.
They had to slow down a little bit. So when you are pulling forwards at a junction like that, make sure if there's not much time, just really give it a bit of welly, get across that junction. Don't cause anybody any problems. Yeah, that'd be a bit of a problem. So just bear that one in mind.
So, was that one when that to be in the left lane, or was that?
You were correctly positioned, everything was perfect. The only problem was you didn't quite get it going fast enough for the gap that was presented to you.
Yeah.
So, follow the road ahead, please. I'll keep talking to you about it. So, yes, everything was correct, the way your positioning was and so forth, but someone was coming from the right at that dual carriageway there, and it is a fast moving road there.
Yeah.
So they were coming. I watched them over your shoulder there, and I had to slow down a little bit. And of course, that could be dangerous if perhaps they're not paying attention to what's going on at the roundabout, or maybe it's a wet day and they overreact and hit the brakes hard and they go into a skid or something.
Yeah. So it's just causing a lot of.
Yeah. So we just got to be a bit careful there.
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to go right at the roundabout, please. It's the third exit.
Third exit. Is it the
Mount Road Industrial Estate? Well done. You just about got out of the way of that one.
Sorry, I think that.
You're alright. You're a bit tense.
Yeah, I'm not normally like this.
Relax, it's alright, honestly. I'm actually just here just to stretch you a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that on the day of your test it's going to be a lot easier.
Yeah. I'd rather get all my faults out now than on the test.
Yeah. Can you pull up in a safe place, please, on the left? Thank you. If you need to, have some air. If you need some air, just have some air. Just have a minute.
Okay.
Set yourself down. You can do this on the test as well. You can say, if things are getting to you, can I just pull over? I just need a second.
Yeah.
And most of the time, it's not going to be a problem at all. When you're ready, Jack, when it's safe, I'd like you to drive away.
Okay. Am I doing okay so far?
Yeah, you're all right. That was an interesting one. was interesting. I'll talk to you about that in a minute, because it's going to require a little bit of thinking for you, and I want you just to focus on the road just for now.
Okay.
I'll get you to pull over again in a minute, and we'll just have a little chat about that one.
Okay.
There's going to be different points of view on this. I'll give you my take on it.
Okay.
You can ask Jilly and others as well.
I'll take it.
So what I'd like you to do is take the next road on the right, please, Norton Lane.
Next road on the right. I see it.
Okay, no problem, carry on driving. Relax, it's alright, just relax. Let's do a ride to the roundabout instead. Yeah, alright. Yeah, you're alright now, don't worry. That's it. Somewhere there's a pub. Was it the Star? Oh, I know where we are. That's fine. Yeah, when you get to the roundabout, so yeah, just down there. When you get to the roundabout, can you go right for me, please? Don't worry, that horn wasn't for you. Makes a change, eh?
It does.
I think they're having problems parking there.
There's not much I can do.
No, just relax for a minute. Let them sort themselves out.
Oh my lord. Okay. Oh, someone else has come out.
What do you think about reversing out onto a main road? Is that...
It's quite silly. Alright to go.
Yeah. And then we'll go right to the roundabout, please. Just be careful that you don't steer the wheel and use the gear at the same time there. Better to go in a straight line at the roundabout, get an early second gear, and then continue the steering. So before you get to that first exit, in other words. Go past these parked cars and the traffic lights. We'll be turning right soon, okay?
Yes.
There's a health centre on the right, and it's just past there. We'll be turning right. You'll see a sign.
Is it the one where the...
Can you see the sign back with the 7.5 ton restriction on that road? That's the one. If you just take it steady as you come in here, because I want you to turn immediately right onto the public car park as well, please.
Oh, onto there.
Yeah, so if you just do a right turn here, please, Jack. That's the one. And then go immediately left. Nice and easy over these.
Massive.
They're horrible, aren't they? Can you just go over there for me somewhere?
Oh, I don't like them.
What I'd like you to do, choose any space you like the look of and drive forward into it. Now we've got to make it a challenge, so it can be one on the left or one on the right, but you can't just go straight forward into it.
I'm going to go around.
Oh, okay.
Is that alright with you?
Yeah. Any one you want on the left or the right.
I'm going to go for one on the right.
finished?
So, yeah.
Okay. Would you like to exit the vehicle and have a little look? Make sure the front of the car is behind the line.
Yeah. We're all good.
Good. All good then.
I think I'm just on the line.
Yeah, I thought it was close. I wasn't completely sure, but you're more familiar with this car than me. Okay. Relax. Would you like to turn the engine off just for a minute? You can get some air if you need some. We're going to just discuss for a minute the earlier thing. We pulled over. We did a bit of a hill start.
Yeah.
It was tricky, and I know there was vehicles behind us. And I thought, how are we gonna deal with this one? Now, it's interesting because some people would say it's okay what you did, and some people would disagree. Let me tell you why. You got the car set up ready to move away.
Yeah.
You got the clutch to the bike. It was all perfect. Then you were also, while you were getting all that done, you also had the right signal on saying I'm going to move out. What was going on behind us at the time?
Flash.
Yeah, there was cars coming round us, and I was wondering if any one of those vehicles has to slow down because they see your signal, or they have to stop, alter their plan in some way or another.
Yeah.
I have known examiners saying no, we should not cause another person to have to slow down, swerve, change their action. We shouldn't have to make them make a decision they shouldn't have to make in the first place.
Yeah.
On the other hand, if there's queuing traffic behind us and they can't get round us, perhaps because of oncoming traffic,
Yeah.
that's different. You are now alleviating yourself from the situation by putting the signal on and saying, hey guys, I'm going to move and get out of the way now. But they all had the ability to go round you at the time, didn't they?
Yeah.
So we've got to be a little bit careful there. My opinion, and please talk to Jilly about this because she's the person that's teaching you, but I would not sit there with the signal on. I'll be waiting. If there's cars coming towards me from the other side of the road, that's different. I would then be looking around, put the signal on to tell them I'm moving and I'm going to get out of the way now.
Yeah.
And then I'd go. But as it was at the time, there was nothing coming towards us. Therefore, they all had the option of just carrying on with their course, just driving around us.
Yeah.
That, for me, would be naughty.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So bear that one in mind. It's so subtle, and I've seen it a couple of times with people, and examiners are a bit.
Yeah.
Some of them might let you get away with that, others might not. But you don't want to lead this to a debate. You just want to cut and dry. You were in the correct. You did everything right.
So
it's a pass.
Just let them all go, then put the signal on. Go.
Yes, unless there's vehicles coming the other way, in which case they can't move anyway. So you can get it going then.
Yeah, I get that.
So it's subtle, but I think it's very, very important.
Oh,
all right. Yeah, well, it might just be the difference between, failing it, and you'd be so cross with yourself. Like, you put the signal on, you forced him to wonder. He's thinking, if you're driving towards a parked car and their signal is on, and he's thinking, what's he going to do? Is he going to pull out in front of me? It's probably just safe if I just flash my lights and say you can go then.
Yeah.
He's probably signed because he's had to slow down a bit. So you see what I'm talking about?
I do.
All right. Yeah, let's finish this off then. So what I'd like you to do in a minute is get the engine on, reverse out to this space, and then make your way out towards the exit. All right.
Right.
Just take your time. Good observations there, Jack.
Thank you.
Nice to see you not just relying on mirrors.
It's the biker in me.
Yeah, good. What's the problem with just relying on mirrors then?
Got blind spots.
Excellent.
going on. Right.
So, yeah, if you just make your way to the exit, then turn right for me, please. And stop the car, please.
Yeah. It's not the exit.
This is the exit. Which side of the road should we be on?
Oh, sorry.
It's a horrible trap.
It is.
You know what? If you can you just reverse the car back for me? I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that. It's a horrible trap that they set at Lichfield. I've seen people fall for it, and I want you to be fully aware of what's going on here.
Always go back.
Yeah, just park next to these planters if you like. You don't have to go into a proper space. Just make sure you're just out of the way. That'll do. Yeah, just hang on there a minute. That's fine. Just put yourself to neutral. Do you want to just bring it forward and just leave properly? So just remember to go left of centre here.
So the left.
Yeah.
So right there.
Yeah, so if you just turn right now, you've got to imagine this is a giveaway.
Okay.
If you just pause there, just imagine if you're on the main road and you're coming from over there,
Yeah.
and you want to go and have a pint, which side of the road are you going to be? Yeah, so you're having you're head to head there, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, yeah, don't worry about that. You're not going to make that mistake again.
No.
It's a cute little trick that I've seen happen, and I've even taken people here before, taught this, and then they've gone on to the test and made exactly the same mistake again, which I find bizarre, but things can happen when you're under pressure and you don't think straight, so I just want to be aware of that. Have you been here before?
I have not.
Okay, remember that one then.
Oh, I think the lack of lines was like, oh, okay, so.
Yeah, well, it's an unmarked T-junction. Alright, so just if you're not sure, left of centre. This is not a one-way street.
Yeah.
If this was one way, it would say no exit to everybody coming in, but on this side of the road, there is nothing to indicate at all that this is a one-way street. All right.
I get that, yeah.
But, don't fall for that ever again. All right.
Oh no. Yes,
Now
you're
just going to bring the car forward and turn right on the main road. Be very careful here because we can't really see very much.
I don't know if I can. On test, am I allowed to like ask the examiners to
Have a look.
Yeah.
Not really.
No, I just don't want to crash into anything.
Yeah, no, he'll say, well, if I've got to help
Is
you,
it left?
You can go left. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter now. Yeah, an examiner's going to say, well, if I've got to help you, are you ready to be independent?
Yeah, I get that.
So, all right, let's head towards those traffic lights over there, please. So I want to lean back out of the way as much as possible.
No, I've got someone coming. Thank you very much. Someone coming.
Yeah, relax, it's okay. And it's not unusual to be waiting here a little while, so just relax, it's okay. It's a busy, busy situation.
Okay. See him again.
I agree with that. Ahead at the lights, we're circling back towards Lichfield now. It's almost over.
It's almost over. find it a bit more stressful than riding my bike.
Yeah.
But I find it alright. Right, it's here, near, or there. I definitely have to adjust to the being bigger because I'm used to being able to like sneak up in between traffic and stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's very important for people to drive. So
I'd love to ride, I would, but a long time ago we lost somebody close to us in my family on a motorbike, and I think it would stress my family out too much.
Yeah.
I don't want them worrying about me, so I try to do things that are going to keep everybody on ice. At the roundabout, I want you to take the first exit, please, towards Lichfield.
But no, to be fair, it's really easy to do a CBT.
Well done. Nice to see the roadworks are out the way today.
Oh, they're normally like.
There's been a bit of congestion here recently.
That's no good.
No. Just follow the road ahead, please. The next couple of roundabouts. Smashing, well done. Is it okay to park in a cycle lane?
Not really. No, I think it's just a tad bit illegal.
Have you noticed that the road markings on the left are broken lines?
Yeah.
So it is actually okay.
Oh, is it?
It is illegal, although I wouldn't like to do it.
I mean,
Makes no sense at all, does it? With having red tarmac and clearly labelled for cyclists. But because the road markings are broken lines, then it is quite legal to do that.
yeah. But it's cycle lane to cycle lane.
Yeah. I've not seen it happen here in Lichfield, but if an examiner asks you to pull over on the left, don't be afraid to do that if the line is broken.
Yeah. So it's only solid lines.
Solid white lines you can't, unless perhaps you've got a disabled badge or something like that.
Oh, I don't have one of those.
No, I wouldn't. I just wouldn't do that. But with broken lines like this, it's perfectly okay. Now then, shortly after the bend, there's the roundabout. As you're probably aware, I want you to head towards city centre, please.
Which is the second exit.
It is, yeah.
Left.
Yeah, you've got it. Is signalling now the right thing to do? How should we time our signal?
Is it 5 lines before?
Can't see signal. It's the second exit. So with the signal on now, which I don't suggest you to do, you'd be going towards Rugeley. Can you see?
Yeah, I see.
So as you reach the sign for Rugeley now, the door mirror, I'd put the signal on now.
So I'm coming off.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you correctly pointed out, didn't you? It's the second exit, not the first.
I'm alright to go around.
You certainly are.
Sorry.
Hold the car, I'm going to grab you there.
Okay.
Just going to grab you there. Okay, drive on when you're ready. Just be careful. Okay. Never mind, relax. When you get to the roundabout, turn left, please.
I'll happy at. Well, now I know what to do now.
Yes, you can go round because both lanes were for you.
It's the way she stopped all of a sudden. I thought something had happened.
Yeah, no, she was just parking, I'm afraid. Yeah. And then when you were getting it going again, we've got to be aware of our surroundings, haven't we, and what was going on behind us. When you said to me, "Can I go?" what was going on behind us?
Everyone was going around me.
There was a car approaching, and I said, "Yeah, it's safe, go."
Yeah.
Road's going sharply to the left.
Yes.
Just follow the road round.
Just take it slow.
Yeah.
No, I don't really know Lichfield that well.
I was very impressed at the beginning of the assessment when I asked you to go towards Rugeley.
Yeah.
Because the road splits into two and you correctly moved over to the left side, and I thought, nice one. I see a lot of people get that wrong.
Yeah. Changing seconds. Might have to.
Just a little further along, we're going to get to that mini roundabout, and we're going to do a left onto Morrisons again, where we started.
Yeah.
See the yellow bollards there, right, just past the traffic lights. There's a left turn there, please.
Oh, there's Chile.
Oh, hang on. Go follow.
Ahead.
Go straight ahead for now. Go straight ahead for now.
Straight ahead.
Yeah, she's beckoning us to go right. We're going to carry on for a minute.
So, I didn't know what was going on.
Don't worry, I wasn't sure what she was saying either for a moment.
Do you want to go to it?
Do a left here for me. Now, this is tricky as.
Yes.
Because there's a mini roundabout here, and I don't know if you can turn it round. I've not even tried this.
Sure.
So out of test mode now, I'd go back into first gear, clutch down nice and slow. There you go.
And just go around.
Yeah, that's it. So we're out of test mode now. You can just lock it up to the right there, Jack. Take your time, mate. That's it. Well done. Nice job. You don't need to signal off the mini roundabout.
I did not.
Nice that you did it, but you don't need to. Turn right, please.
Well, that's a good way, so let's look what's going on. Oh, there we go. That was it. It's not quite catching.
Alright. Just pull up on the right, please.
Pull up on the right.
Yeah, if you just hold there. Just hold on. Relax. We're all good. You just be able to pull up, go nose to nose with the.
Go down.
Okay.
Go down the stairs.
Yeah. Alright, that's fine. She wants us further down. If we do a left at the mini roundabout, then. She's getting a few steps in now.
Oh, right. Left down here then?
Yeah. Left into there, and we'll find somewhere in there then.
Is that coming up?
Okay.
What, just pull up on the left?
Not here, because sod's law, they'll want to get off the driveway in a minute.
Put it in there?
Yeah, why not? That's good. If you can get behind the black one there, perfect. Okay, you've worked hard. Cancel the signal, engine off. Oh, it's auto off. That's it. Okay, so how do you think you did?
I think here and there, good parts, but bad parts also.
Some bits and pieces to work on. There was a lot of nice things. As I said, I was really impressed with the way you dealt with the Bowling Green roundabout. Because when I said turn towards Rugeley, you said, yep, that's the 4th exit to the right. You got your signal on nice and early. You knew what to look for. The road splits into 2. You're correctly positioned for that.
Yeah.
I thought, nice one. That's really, really good. Loads of people get derailed on that one. So which bits were you not so happy with?
I think when we were...
Here's Jilly, come to join us. We're just doing a debrief, Jilly.
Okay. I did the Rugeley Bowling Green very well. Yeah. I think when you took me up near that pub area, I think it helped me quite a bit, because I don't think... Have we been near that pub before? What pub
The Star Inn.
Have we been near the Star Inn?
Yes. Cheslin, Burntwood.
Burntwood, bottom of Chasetown.
I'm happy I got a recap of that.
So Swan Island, even. Yeah. So with that, Jack did a nice job parking the car. On the way to exit the car park, we started to emerge on the wrong side of the road, and I explained there that it's something that a lot of people do.
So a lot of people do that.
Yeah, so we've reinforced that should be treated like an unmarked T-junction, and you've got that. So hopefully that, if that comes up, you can smile and know exactly what to do.
I've done that now.
Yeah. Anything else? What about the hill start that we did on?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I put on my signal to go.
Yeah.
This will be interesting for Jilly to talk about a little bit, because I've got my idea on that, and you know, I'm not saying I'm right or wrong, but I know how I would have dealt with it.
Yeah. So
you explain it, Jack.
Okay. What was happening is we'd pulled over on the left.
Yeah.
And we were waiting to go, so I put my signal on. I was waiting there.
Yeah.
Because everyone was going round, but then someone stopped and flashed me.
Okay.
So then I went. But then we discussed that maybe we shouldn't have put the signal on, because then it would have forced the person, maybe.
Yeah, should have stayed still. Yeah, not with that signal on.
Yeah.
If you're the blockage and they can't get round,
because of oncoming vehicles.
Yeah, then I put my signal on and move. But if we were approaching somebody and they put on their right signal, straight away we think, oh God, you're gonna move.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's knowing when to signal and when not to signal. Yeah.
And we discussed that, and that's the conclusion that we came to as well, Jilly. So it's a subtle one there, isn't it? And you can't just be mechanistic and put signals on. You've got to think a little bit about what's that signal going to do. How's it going to make other people behave around us? So we've got that one now. So yeah, good. Traffic lights. As we approach traffic lights, what's your right foot going to do from now on?
Just whack it over the brake.
Yeah, just cover the brake, ready. Because then if you're away from the gas, you're not even accelerating a little bit, you're going to find it much easier to stop the car if the lights go to amber. Because what happened twice today.
Well, they were green, then next time I checked, they were flashing on amber.
Yeah. And
it's that anticipation as well, isn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit. Wall Island. We looked at the spiral roundabout, because Jack indicated to me that might be an issue or a concern. So we went there, we turned right for Walsall and Cannock. You were so focused on what you were doing, and when we discovered, or when Jack discovered that he wasn't in the correct lane, he correctly decided to go round again, which I was really happy about. And as we were coming round and getting ready to spiral across the road, the lights
changed, like that.
Yeah, and that's because you're so focused on which lane and when are you going to do it, you miss what's right in front of you sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely appreciate that, because I think, you know, I can tell you're wound up like a Timex today as well. You're quite,
Yeah,
you're quite.
I get quite nervous around
yeah.
assessments.
So
But...
just try and relax. It's you can do this, definitely. I know you can do it. It's been a really nice drive,
Yeah.
and I've been here trying to stretch you a little bit today to try and find these little things that, because we don't want them to go wrong. Was there anything else? I'm trying to think. There was one thing. There was the roundabout. We were crossing the A5.
Yeah.
And you were looking for your gap to go, and then as I looked over my shoulder, I was thinking, you're not getting it going quite quick enough, and there's something coming, and they indeed had to slow down a little bit for you in order for you to get across that roundabout, which was a bit of a shame, because I saw the gap. I thought, I agree with that. I should have touched the brake, but then you've got to get it going quite quick. So put your boy racer cap on and practice pulling away quicker, and you've definitely got this. Yeah, it all looks worse than it is today. I've kind of put you under a microscope and really sort of examined a few things there.
Can do this, can't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
As long as you think I've done okay.
I think, as I say, you know, the test has gone on a little bit longer than you would be expected to focus for as well. And
I've confused everybody by sending you another way.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're going to go ahead, and then you were pointing right, like, oh.
It's a 3-hour car park, so you're fine, but there's no return within 2 hours.
Oh,
and I was
okay.
speaking to another instructor, and he was saying that he came in for petrol within the 2 hours, got an £85 fine.
Oh, okay.
50, and I thought,
I'm just going to wrap this video up now. So, guys, I'd love to hear your questions and comments below. If you think I've got anything wrong today, then please say so down below on the video, and hopefully we'll all get together again soon for another video and learn something else. Bye for now.